Hey, how you guys doing? Well, I guess I'm gonna cook dinner for my wife, and so I decided to just I don't know, maybe have an audience or not, but I don't know who's gonna be here or not be here. So I did just decided just to put this on just to kind of like have white noise. So being on live is I guess is part of my white noise system. So so what we're cooking today is whatever I could find in the refrigerator because we are too lazy to go out to eat and it's raining. In San Francisco, it's raining. So I'm too lazy to go out to eat, and in San Francisco, it's raining. So I decided to clean out our refrigerator and see what I could whip up. Okay, I found some celery, cabbage, and a bag of some type of lettuce. So I guess it's gonna be a lot of vegetarian tonight. Got celery. Let me get my cutting board out. Sometimes when my wife cleans things up or do stuff, I wonder if she puts stuff away or not. But maybe she does and maybe she don't. But I feel like when she does stuff, she just leaves it there until she has to use it again, of course. But then that stays in there for like 800 more years. I mean, exaggeration, but it's a good exaggeration, though. You know. Uh, so get my cutting board out to cut stuff. I guess that's what cutting boards are for, right? Getting the cutting board out to cut stuff. Is that the whole? That's the whole point of having a cutting board, right? Is to cut stuff or to cut stuff on. And gotta find. You know what? I used to have a knife here, but I didn't. I mean my cleaver, and I like to cook with my cleaver, but I don't have my cleaver anymore. So I guess we'll end up using whatever I find around the house. You know, stir fried vegetable tonight, guys. That's what we're having. So if you guys have a knife full of drawers or drawers full of knives, knife full of drawers or drawers full of knives, I guess this will work for me. Boom. That's where I'll cut. So thanks for tuning in and thanks for tuning in, I guess. Okay. Now we need a tray of some sort. But you know what? We might not. Because I might just go old school kung fu wok. Chop everything up and throw it in the wok. Right? Okay. Chop everything up and throw it in the wok. Walk it out. Walk it out. We're gonna walk it out, guys. Okay. So I found zucchini. I found zucchini. Ba-boom! Came up onto some zucchini. So I was gonna cook this, but I'm not gonna do it. Because you know what? I'm just gonna stir fry vegetable. This I'm gonna throw it in the rice steamer and let it cook by itself. My wife taught me that. Gotta give credit where credit's due, you know? So yeah, she taught me that. And it's easier too because you could just throw it in the rice steamer. But you know what? I think I'm gonna throw some in the rice steamer and chop up the rest to have a little bit of No. Okay, I'll throw some in the rice steamer, and I'll just chop up the rest for flavor. Right. So I guess I'll chop these up here. This I guess they're called Chinese sausage. So I don't know if this is gonna be good or not, but it doesn't matter. I'm hungry. Have you guys did that before? Where it doesn't really matter how it tastes like when you're hungry, you just eat it. That's that's how I feel right now. So I'm chopping up the sausage so I could throw it in there and fry it up. Just for the flavor. Just really for flavor, because you really can't, it's not really like you're gonna get super protein or anything on it. One thing about the Chinese sausage I learned that I don't even know how they made it. I know it's from China. China, China. China, China. China, China, right? Hey, thank you very much, Mr. San Francisco. San Francisco. That's a name. Oh, I can't turn and talk to you guys because I'm cutting the sausage, and I don't want to cut my fingers. I want to cut my little fingers because I need to use them. So make sure you don't cut your fingers, guys, because you're gonna have to use your fingers. But yeah, so after I cut the sausage, I put it on the side. And guess what, guys? Found zucchini. Zucchini. And I guess if I don't wash it, I think my wife's gonna say, "Did you wash it?" So I'm gonna wash it. I don't really feel like washing it though, because God made dirt. Dirt don't hurt. Guys got to remember that God made dirt. Dirt don't hurt. But you should wash it because man made chemicals to put on the dirt. So I'm gonna chop up the zucchini. All right. Let me see. Well, you can make it thin slice. You can make it cube or thin slice. It depends. Hey, good job, Larissa Tech. You reach your goal. You gotta just keep on. You just gotta keep on moving and rolling. Because half the time when I'm doing this social media stuff or when I'm live, I really don't know what I'm doing. And getting on the live feed is very, very difficult. Because sometimes we don't know what to say. We don't know what to say, and then we get this awkward silence, and we're just staring at the screen at each other. Well, I don't even know you're staring at me or not, but I'm staring at myself. So you have a decision to make how to cut your zucchini. You could cut it into chunks, or you could just cut it into half pieces, and it just depends on if you want it like thick or thin. Which means this to me would be like semi thick or thin, and then this would be thin. That would be thin for me on the zucchini thing. So yeah, but it doesn't matter because you don't have and it's pretty. I think zucchini tastes like it tastes good by itself in a sense. It's like another version of a cucumber, you know. So it's all right. What is my wife doing? Okay, zucchini. I'm done. So we got the protein. Now we're doing vegetables. And so, because with vegetables, you could cook a lot of vegetables because they'll shrivel up at the end. So you just have to cook a lot of vegetables because they'll shrivel. And so, as I said, with me, I would not wash my vegetables. But it's my wife's eating too, so I guess I gotta wash it because her stomach is sensitive. No, because remember, God made dirt. Dirt don't hurt. But we should wash it, guys. And some vegetables are good without being cooked. And I feel like the zucchini don't need to be cooked. But I'm gonna cook some because I feel that I'm doing stir fried vegetables today. So, but the rest of the zucchini, I'm gonna chop up so we could eat it fresh because it tastes pretty good. Actually, it tastes really good, surprisingly. It's like a little bit it's like a little bit like what is it? Like English cucumber. Have you guys ever had that? You guys ever had an English cucumber? That's what it tastes kind of like an English cucumber. So now we got the celery. This I like to eat with only. I think Kon Lao is only like I like to eat it with kapi or Asian people. But Laos I call it kapi เพราะว่ามันเค็มกับแซ่บ and so it's like shrimp paste stinks real bad. But tastes really good for some reason. But yeah, so they say kapi. Boom. If you're making soup, you can use this right here. But if you're not, you give it to your chickens. We'll probably end up giving it to our chickens. So with the celery, we have to slice it thin because it got the vein. I don't even know what you call it. You know? Anybody out there know what this thing is called right here? This little stringy thing right here? This thing. See how you peel it? This is what I hate. I don't like eating this. So I slice it thin to be able to not get those little fiber things stuck in my teeth. And that's the only reason why I hate it, because it gets stuck in my teeth. You know? Oh yeah, and celery I like to eat it with peanut butter too. Like just dip it with peanut butter. Or I put peanut butter and then the raisin on top. You put like peanut butter and then you put like raisins. Peanut butter and raisins and celery is good. I like it. You know, so. Well, guys, you could use the whole thing or you could use some of the things. I think I'm going all the way. You know? I don't think I'm gonna give this to my chickens. You know what? I guess the chicken gotta eat too. So I'm giving this to the chickens. Boom. Okay. We got the celery. Now we got some greens. I don't know what kind of greens are these. All right. These things. Oh, they're lettuce. They're regular lettuce. You can't stir fry lettuce, huh? So I guess you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna let that sit in the refrigerator and rot. That's what we're gonna do. But I have an idea. Don't panic. Don't panic, everybody. I have an idea. You know, I remember this. This right here, you could stir fry. This is called thick lettuce because I don't know the real name of it. But this is called thick lettuce. So if you know the name of it, let me know. But I don't know the name of this. But it's thicker than lettuce, and you could stir fry this. These are good stir fry. You know, they're probably like from Russia because they're so cold, and they probably like Russian people eat this because they got good strong teeth. So my wife's looking at me right now like, this is thick lettuce. Yeah, girl. Look. Well, I'm gonna keep calling thick lettuce unless you guys tell me what it. Oh, okay. Someone just told me this is called Napa cabbage. See, there's smart people out there. All right, guys. You could use the whole thing, or you could use some. But I have an idea what I'm gonna do today. So I'm gonna get really creative in trying to make Laos food out of this vegetable, because we're gonna eat a lot of vegetables today. Be vegetarians. Actually, doesn't mean we have to be vegetarian, right? And of course, you know what I mean. If my wife's right there, so I gotta watch it. If she wasn't here, I would not watch this. I would just cook it and told her I watch it. Do you guys wash your vegetables? Because I don't. But I guess that's between. I guess that's a secret, okay, guys. I mean, we're alive. The world's watching, so we're gonna keep this a secret. It's an open secret that Cole does not watch his vegetables. Wash his vegetables. All right. If Yan can't cook, so can you. You guys remember Uncle Martin? Huh? You guys got to remember Uncle Martin. If Yan can't cook, so can you. So I'm gonna chop these cabbage up. This Napa cabbage. That's what it is. Napa cabbage. So, yep. They're pretty good though. Pretty because usually people don't like to eat the this part of the cabbage. This part right here. They don't like to eat this part because it's too sticky. You know. So cut that up. See, with this part right here, you don't have to cut it too thin. This, I keep it a little thick because when you put it in there, it stirs up. So that's the good part. So I have an idea what I'm going to do today because I'm going to get creative with it. So we're going to get really creative with trying to make this like a Laos meal or a Laos, like a Laos dish. Because I want to see if I can pull this off, guys. All right. I think I can, though. Because I have it in my head already of what I want to do. So that means I think this is possible. How about Romanian salad? What is that? Or Romanian salad? Yeah, Romanian salad. Isn't it kind of like this? Like thick and stuff? So this cooking channel is going to be a little longer than usual because nothing's prepped. But hopefully it entertains you guys out there. And of course, I'm entertaining myself because, sometimes just cooking gets boring. So at least I have a half-assed audience out there, right? So, boom, guys. Okay. Now, I'm going to use this for salad. Yay! I'm gonna make tam today. Hit tam hung, tam salad, tam pakalam. So I'm gonna have to take. I think I'm gonna make two more. I kind of want to make the whole thing, but that's too much, though. I don't think we're gonna eat all this stuff. I'll just break off maybe two more stems of this Napa cabbage, and then just put the rest away for next time. So put that away. Wash the cabbage. You know, you might get a little earthworm or mosquito or caterpillar in there. You don't want that, right? So, you know, you ever seen a caterpillar in a salad? I have. It's like I think in Asia, I think that's like they make that. They use like silkworms or something like that. So always double check your vegetables, guys, because it's you know, it's on the ground, it's growing. Mother Earth provides the insecticide, but man doesn't use it, so man makes pesticide to kill the other guys. Well, salad, no, not today. We're not gonna use this green thing right here. This thing right here, I don't even know what to do with it. I feel like if I stir fry it, it's just gonna just melt in the pot. So, oh, guess what, guys? I totally forgot, man. I'm not official. I'm not official until I do this. You know? Yeah, man. I'm not official until I put this on. This is what's gonna make me official. Okay? Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Ta-da! Now I'm official. Now I could get down and dirty now I could get down and dirty in the kitchen now. Okay. Hello guys. Thanks for the little thingies, little hearties and stuff like that. All right. Next step, my vegetables are done. So it has to have a little spice though. So pepper. Always remember, guys, pepper is the key of life. Actually, it's not the key of life, it's the key to life. Is that how you say it? Key of life or key to life? Well, anyways. So with our peppers, we put it in the freezer so we don't lose the but I don't know, maybe it makes it less whatever. So I'm gonna get a handful of pepper because it's green pepper. And you pick out the ones you want and the ones you don't want. And that's what you'll use. So basically, you cut the stem because you want the stem. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, whatever happened to that guy Martin Yang, huh? Is he still alive? Still cooking? He's probably still alive, huh? I think he has a restaurant in in San Francisco. Or maybe not. Maybe it's Tommy Gunn or Tommy Tang. It's one of them guys. Tommy Tang is I think he's a chef too. Yeah, Tommy Tang's a chef too, I think. So what I'm doing is just cutting the pepper. I don't think it's one of those like super hot pepper. I think it's just like mostly for flavor. The pepper. So it's not for like spicy because I think in Laos they call it makpet kinu. Makpet kinu is like these like really hot spicy Asian pepper. So it's a different type of pepper. Pepper, Peter Piper, pecker, Peter Piper, pepper. All right, guys. So everything's done. Now I turned on the little stove. Well, I don't think you guys need like what is there was a commentation, commentation or commentary. Well, yeah, I don't think you need that. So, so I went to scrounge in the drawer and I found a bag of soy sauce that's I don't even know, probably from a noodle pack or somewhere, because we save all our noodle pack stuff, and so I found it and I still use it. So like, because when we go to like the store or something, or when we make noodles and we don't use all our noodle seasoning, we use that to cook. And so, like this right here, see, like this one, it says stir fry beef. So you can use this. So you don't have to throw away your extra noodle pack. You always save it, and it and it's convenient, right? Everything you do has to be convenient, because if not, then you probably won't do too much of it. So, and of course, if you're from an Asian household, you have 1,000 of those things laying around. So, because you know the Asian ladies, this Asian family, they save those little seasoning packs. Okay, I'm undecided. Should I use the wooden one to stir, or should I use the plastic? So, what do you think is better, plastic or wooden to stir? I like wood, so I'm gonna use the wood. Yeah, I didn't even know why I asked you guys that. I was gonna do it anyways. So here we are. We're gonna put this so you guys can see what I'm doing. Boom. So you guys can see what I'm doing. All right. So you guys know, so you can see the magic happening. Because you don't know how the Great Houdini disappear, right? So, so I stir fry the sausage first. I'll probably pronounce it incorrectly, but I stir fry the lap suong. See, that's probably incorrectly, but yet it sounds right. Well, I mean, you guys could correct me though. Who's ever out there in the world could correct me, like the Chinese guys, Chinese gal or Chinese guy. You guys get to like, what the hell is that? Lap suong, lap suong. So I put that, and I put the chili pepper, not too much though, because my wife she can't eat too much chili. So I put enough though, just for the flavor enhancer. So I let this cook. Well, I don't put a lot of I just want the sausage just for the flavor, just for it to have like a, because when they eat the salad or whatever, or a stir fried vegetable, they have a strong meat flavor, I guess, protein flavor, and so it tricks the brain, I guess, like we're eating a lot of meat, but in actuality, it's just vegetables. See, vegetables, vegetables. So, boom, bam, boom, bang, boom, boom, bang, boom, boom. That's what I'm saying. And now we put this.
The Napa cabbage. Boom, boom. Napa cabbage, right? And we stir it. Ooh, ooh, ah. Smell-o-vision. You have if you have smell-o-vision. Ooh, ah, ooh. Oh. But if you just let it cook down, the vegetables will wilter and they'll get smaller. And they'll get smaller. The thing will wilter. But you got to be careful though because you could burn your you see you could burn your sausage. See how I cut the sausage and it but you want to cook your sausage though because you don't want to neglect it because it is pork sausage, so you got to cook it. So it's pretty simple. Like literally, it's pretty simple. And so you have a decision. You can make it dry. Me, I put like a little bit of water in there to like steam it and to balance it out. So I put a small cup of water, right? It's about that much, not too much, because vegetables is already because vegetables has water already. So, but this right here is to balance out the flavor because you don't want it to be too salty. Yeah, you don't want it to be too salty. So you let it steam out. You know, because we rarely and of course people really don't have time to cook like this. Yeah, I get it. You know, I get it. I get it. So you let it sit a little bit, and then you could taste it. And then if you feel that it's not savory enough, then you can add stuff. I feel it's pretty flavory. Is that a word, guys? Flavory, flavor, flay. Yeah, pretty, pretty flavory. All right, here we go. So we're gonna let this simmer because, and I'm gonna put a tad bit of. I'm undecided. Should I put like a small teaspoon of fish sauce, or should I put uh, soy sauce, dark soy sauce? But the fish sauce will bring it out. But I don't want to ruin it because it's not like a Laos dish. This is kind of like a stir fry. I'm trying to get that Chinese flavor. So soy sauce it is. So we got a strong Chinese flavor, And my China partner, they always they have their special sauce because China has been around for 500,000 years, or 5,000 I think, or a little bit more or less, give or take. But that's the reason why it says it's the ancient Chinese secret. But you could buy this at the grocery store, though, the secret. So for the price of $9.95, you could buy the secret of China. Oh, guys, this looks good. Yeah, this look good. This look good. I'm kind of glad. I was gonna ask my wife if she wanted to take me out to go eat ban kun or ban something. It's a Vietnamese dish I had a dream about, but I'm kind of glad I didn't. She's a nice lady. She would have. But ta-da! We have Chinese stir fry that is made by a American Laos guy. Ta-da! Okay, so we're gonna let this simmer because I feel like this is already good. Yeah, this is good. Like it. Like it a lot. I like it a lot. Next move. This is now the Laos secret. And you can't purchase this either. I'm gonna make tam kalam. If those who grew up in the Laos household, they know what that is. It's like papaya salad ตำบักหุ่ง but มันแบบว่าเขาใส่ผักแล้วเขาก็ตำแบบเก่านั่นแหละ And so that's what I'm gonna do. But you know what, guys? I feel that I don't have the right ingredient for this because it requires me to have garlic, and I don't feel like we have garlic. So how are we gonna do it now? Because most of the key ingredients for this dish, saved by the digging in the refrigerator. Look at that, guys. Saved by the digging in the refrigerator. Okay. So this is like half done. So I'm gonna let that simmer a little bit. You can turn down the fire, turn down the heat, let that simmer. Boom. You can add a little bit of this though to give it that little extra, kung fu taste. All right. Boom. 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 Right. Boom. Boom. Okay, what did I just do? This is ginger. Right? Yeah, a little tad bit of ginger. Just a little small kick. Right? So now you let that simmer, let that ginger seep into the other stuff. And then you can just put the rest that you don't use away, until next month because it seems like we don't cook often here. But bam, bam. So I'm gonna get my thing ready to cook my tam kalam. So while that's cooking, I'm gonna go get the cabbage stuff while that's cooking. Right? I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. So we're gonna see if we can make this work. Okay. Oh, a little word of advice. When you're cooking, always try to turn your handle of your pan inside. Because once you move around, you might knock it down. So you turn it around like that so you don't knock it when you're moving. I learned that from knocking it down. Not because someone taught me or anything. I learned it from like knocking my food down all the time. Okay, guys. So the next one I'm gonna do is this. See this big old thing that people really don't want to eat? I'm gonna slice it. Not too thin though, like medium size. Then I'm gonna hit them. Where did I learn this from? From my sister when I was growing up. Cause they were like over. Cause in the Laos culture or Laos household, we eat a lot of vegetables, and we do like a lot of things with vegetables. So one day I saw my sister. She got like the cabbage. It was cabbage. I think kalam means cabbage in Laos. So hey, somebody, Mister the Joey Show. Well, hey, you know, if you watch the Joey Show, you know that he speaks Laos way better than myself. You know, so I don't have papaya, so I was doing stir fry, right? And then I said, what I'm gonna do with these things? So I'm gonna say, oh, sehet tam kalam kin. So I'm gonna, and that's what I'm gonna do with it, without instead of me just giving it to my chickens. So that's about it. So I'm gonna see how this turns out because, because once upon a time, my sister used to do this, and that's probably where I got it from. I got this from my sister because she used to use so she used to use carrots, cabbage, and of course you know the Laos ingredient stuff like padek. They make padek and stuff. So I'm attempting to make stir fry vegetables. So while I was making the stir fry vegetables, Joey, quite quite เอานี่ได้ค่อยบุ้งแหละใบพักอย่างเงี้ย so so I'm gonna use it to hit ตำกะหล่ำกิน instead of me just tossing it. So I cut it the long version, and so I, I, I cut it pretty thick though. ตัดใหญ่เพราะว่าคันตัดน้อยหลายคันเฮาตำแล้วมันสิแหลกโพดแล้วมันสิ it's gonna be too smushy. I think that's how you say smushy in Laos. So if my Laos is incorrect, let me know because I'm like I speak like broken Laos. So so let me know if I say something incorrect in Laos. But คันตัดน้อยหลายแล้วมันสิแหลกคันต่ำเฮามันต่ำ Well, guys, thanks for tuning in and entertaining me because I really hate cooking. And it's really boring. So I might as well like, well, you know what? Let's just go on live and just find whatever I could find in the refrigerator and let's do some. And so here I am talking to talking to myself. It seems like because you know everybody knows or those who do it go on live or something and they just see themselves on the video. It's like, damn, why do I seem a little crazy? Like, am I a little crazy talking to myself? But I guess people are out there, you know. Mr. Joey, the Joey Show's out there, you know. Chubby Unicorn's out there. Look, I got like a whole 5 people watching me. That's kind of nice. But anyways, so I let this simmer already. So it's supposed my attempt to make a stir-fried vegetable. Okay, now that's done. So this is what happens, guys. So while I'm doing this, now I gotta smash the ingredient. All right. So, moment, guys. This is a moment. Because in Coke, I have the Coke, well, I have the mortar, but I can't find the tok 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 tok. I don't know how what is that? How do you say it? Oh, it's like Chelsea ew, yeah. I use that too. But that was one of my stir fry though, Joey. So I use Chelsea ew. So now I'm gonna attempt to replicate whatever is ever in my head. Oh, my wife's just watching me laughing at me right now. Laughing at me entertaining the world. but she's my #1 fan also. Okay, anyways, so I could get this done because I'm kind of hungry too. So I am putting all these peppers in here. I think that's about 15 peppers. 15 peppers. Blah blah blah. Boom. And then of course you got to use. Of course, this is one of the essential things that I garlic. You're right about that. Well, pit, well, sap. But sometimes pit, man sap the other way. If มันเผ็ดอยู่แล้วครับมันแซ่บ the other way. Okay, now I put the garlic. Boom, boom. Right? So I use brown sugar. So I use brown sugar in my tam. Tam hung, tam yang. Any tam, you know. I kind of use it. But you don't want to use too much. So see this, you can get this at the store, this brown palm sugar in the Asian market for cheap. It's better than like sugar. You know. Okay. So I'll put like like a little quarter piece. Boom. So it's like ครึ่งหนึ่ง Okay. And if you're like, you know, American, because ไม่ค่อยไม่กล้าลาวเป็นบ่ So what I use the bougie salt. I use salt that I don't even think I need to buy, but I like it because it's nice. It's pink. And I think it's from the Himalayas. Yeah, these are the Himalaya salt. There's no difference though, guys. I mean, there is, but there isn't. So don't get caught up into the bougie stuff. Because salt is salt. Yeah, it is kind of fancy. So I put a little bit of salt. Because you don't want to put too much salt because you're gonna either cite kapi or padak. Like in Laos, padak is like fermented fish, and that's very umami tasting. And then kapi, which is shrimp paste, which is super. It is actually what it is. It's like shrimp paste. Those who had it know. So you don't want to put too much salt because it could be too salty. Okay? Okay. Now, kapi. I'm going to put kapi. I'll show you guys what kapi is. Okay. This is kapi right here. Right? You guys know what kapi is? Then. But it's kind of nice though that when I was younger, they didn't have this waxy thing on there to protect the smell to come out. But now they have this little waxy coating on the top. So it's kind of nice. It helps it out a lot. That you don't, stink up your whole refrigerator. So but you don't want to break the waxy thing though. Because the waxy thing acts like a second lid. So I'll say น้อยนึงบ่ต้องใส่หลายจนมันเค็มโพด So it's like a little small potent looking teaspoon type of deal. Oh yeah, it is. And it's good with like celery or any type of vegetable. Like sometimes I just eat it like this. Like that. And just knock it down. Or sometimes I just get like a green pepper and I just eat it. It's an acquired taste. Because if you haven't grown up with it or if you haven't been around it long enough, it's an acquired taste. Okay, I put that in. Okay, every Laos household should have this. Joey knows what this is, right? The Joey show know what this is. So when I have to bag it up and tie it up, when you have to bag it up and tie it up and put it way in the back of the refrigerator, yeah, you know this is Padek. See, I knew you knew it. So this is kind of like we homemade this. Everybody have their own recipe as a household, right? They make it themselves, and so we really don't buy our Padek. We home make it ourselves, and then we just fermentate it, and so we feel more comfortable with it. But doesn't mean that the one you could buy at the store is not as good, though. It's just as good. But everybody has their own different way of making it. So I'm gonna get a scoop out and let you guys see it. But I don't want to make sure. So this is like handle with care type of deal, you know? Oh yeah, that's nice. You make it too. So yeah, people usually have minnows or little small fish or little, but the ones we made, it's just liquid. After we fermentate with everything, then we just filter it out. We just filter it out and we just take the liquid from it, and then we boil it a little bit more, and then that will be it. So yeah, this is the this is the nuclear power plant of Tamakung. So yeah, so that's what it is. So anyways, but it's a long story short, that's the basic ingredients of, you know, that's for sure. Right here, you know, I think they use this to for their tuk tuk in Laos. This is what makes their tuk tuk go for a very long time. Okay, now with all that said and done, bố mí mặc nào? Aww. With all that said and done, bố mí mặc nào? Guys, mặc nào is like lemon, guys. So, okay, I'm missing two main things now. I don't even know what I'm doing. But anyways, my brain know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. So, oh, look at my wife came to save me. It's, okay, you could use this, but I prefer the real lemon or lime, right? So, long story short, we're gonna have to use this because I don't have that. So my wife, she's like, okay, I found it for you. That's isn't that like everywhere in the world where your wife always finds the stuff that you can't find, you know? So with this lemon, you can just put a spoon. You don't want to like do too much. Okay? So, and now for me to thumb, guess what, guys? Another problem. I don't know where the Coke is. Not the Coke. Oh, in Laos it's called sakabua. I don't know where the sakabua is. You got so my wife came to save me. So she gave me this. She goes, you can use this right here. I'm like, I mean, there's no other choice because we can't find our sakabua. What's it called in English? It's called the more pesto. Yeah, I can't find the pesto. No, we can't use this, baby. So I can't find a pistol, so I'm gonna figure this out. So what we're gonna do is just use what I got. Improvise and overcome. Right, guys? Improvise and overcome. So I'm gonna smash up all the ingredients that I put in there already because I think that's there. So if I can't smash it, I'm gonna smash it. It's gotta use a little bit of muscle. It's gotta use a little bit of muscle to this. You know, it's not gonna be the best, but it works. So it'll work. Well, thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for, in actuality, entertaining me. You know, because it's like you're over here talking to yourself and you think you're a crazy man, but then people pop in and out. So I guess it's okay. I guess it's okay to do a little live show for the day. I guess it's okay. Okay, why am I taking so long smashing this thing? Pretty simple. Yeah, sock. บ่มีซากหาบ่เห็น So usually you smash this down, right? You smash it to get it all like together, and then if you want to, you don't have to though. You could just taste the flavor. Whoa! Ow, pit. That is spicy. Oh my god. But it's a good spicy though. So now I put in my cabbage. So I put in my cabbage. So after I put in my cabbage, boom. Hey, how's that guy do it? How salt poppy? Ooh, look at that. That's salt. Chop up your steak for you and give you a good show for the night. Okay, so then I put this in. And this is where either I think it works or it don't work. Oh yeah, salty babe. Yeah, he's like, woo, bum. So, anyways, boom. So I treat this little wood spatula, just like any other sock. So, yep. And here we go. Right? So we have a lot of lettuce tonight. a lot of vegetables tonight for dinner. See? It works though. MSG? Oh, no. No MSG. I figured when I made the padek, we already put a lot of MSG in the padek already. So it's no MSG. We don't put the MSG in if I use padek. Okay. I think I got this. So let me see. I mean, hopefully it's edible. Whoa. I like it. Spicy. Ow! It's really spicy. Shit. This thing is, but it's good though. I think my wife would like it. Oh, that's good. But hey, you do think MSG is really bad? I don't know. I mean, they've been eating it for like 5,000 years already. I mean, they had it since forever. I mean, half the world's going bald. That's what I was told. Like, I was told like MSG was like, oh, don't eat MSG, blah 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 blah. But of course, every Asian household has MSG, and of course, so I'm like, okay. But I mean, I didn't stop eating MSG. I just said okay. So, and I guess they're not wrong because I am thinning out. Though I'm balding already. So I guess they're not wrong about you know MSG. Okay, guys, I'm officially like done with dinner. Holy smokes, this is so cool. Okay, so now the part about this is to making it look pretty. So my wife wants to eat it because this is the only way I could trick her to eat it. My cooking to make it look pretty. Because if it doesn't, so I gotta know how to set up this thing and to make it look nice. Okay, so I mean, I am glad that you guys are enjoying the show, whatever show I got going on. I don't even know it's a show or not. I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying this fiasco here, this chaotic fiasco. This guy just rambling, and doing stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this as my plate thing. Okay. So what we next is boom. Put that there. Got the stir fry. So we got the stir fry vegetables, right? คั่วซีนคั่วพักกับคั่วซีนเพราะว่าอยู่เฮือนคนลาวอ๋อก็เจ้ามีแต่คั่วซีน and then the sauce the sauce of that is really good. So I kind of grew up in Laos, like refugee style Laos household. So I'm always familiar with these things. And plus, I have like 5 sisters, so every sister like is cooking something. Yeah, it sounds like they don't want to eat the same thing. Oh, well, thanks. I don't know how it tastes. Well, actually, it don't taste that bad either, though. I'm pretty honest with myself. So, yeah, it's very light. It's not extremely savory, but the lightness will go good. Oh, lana. Yeah, it does. There's no noodles in there though. And so, and this is the concoction I was attempting to make. This concoction here. It's not disappointing though, that's for sure. I like it. I guess you could say we're having a vegetarian dinner for tonight. With that. So we have that. We have that. So I like to even though I stir fry the vegetables and everything, I like to have side vegetables to eat with it. I think it's always been in the Asian household. We're just vegetable people. And so what I do is I chop up the zucchini. When I put it here, just Or when you go to a Korean restaurant and they give you the what are those things they give you? Yeah, they give you banchan. And so I try to do a little banchan style here for. So this is the basic. Find whatever you could find in the refrigerator meal. Find what you could find in the refrigerator meal. Because the reason why, because sometimes we it's like the Joey show says, I Joey, right? Joey, and like I Joey, he says I should do this on Sunday, right? And I was like, well, we do travel a lot, or we go to a lot of places, and 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 we're not that. I guess I have a strong. I guess I have a. I wouldn't use the word strong, but I don't like to be committed to like dates and time. I'm just like a random type of guy, like you know. That's, yeah, my wife would love that though. At least we don't have to go out and eat. We'll save money. We'll have wholesome family moments. So it's a very good thing, but that is a lot of commitment. But who knows? Who knows, right? Who knows what's gonna happen? So this is it, guys. This is the meal. So oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, I never thought about it like that. I thought I always have to be like on live to get like any type of. I don't know. I never thought about recording or filming. I just thought about doing this just for the heck of it, just for funsies. So yeah, so I do this banchan style thing about like vegetables, and so as I told you guys earlier about kapit, right? Like I told you earlier about kapit. So this is where my kapit comes in. Even though I have it in my food, I still have to have like some on the side. I still have to have like side dishes of kapit. So I put a little bit, not too much though, because it is strong. So I put like a little small teaspoon on the side. That's for my all my vegetables. And this is for all my vegetables when I dip my vegetables in. I think my wife will be great playing the ukulele though, while I'm cooking dinner. That'll be a duel right there, huh? While she's playing ukulele, I'm cooking dinner. I think that's gonna be so much distraction for you guys. Sandra.
I'm here, I'm here. We're gonna cook some Lao Chinese food.
Loud Chinese food. Oh.
Oh, looks nice. Okay, so we got some stir fry. Looks like kimchi. Oh, you got like anchovies in it too?
No anchovies.
No?
No. And this right here is. I know a lot of people back like this, but this right here is jellbone. We bought it from. We don't even know where we got it from because so much people sell these things like like in Laos New Year. Oh, happy Laos New Year, guys! Whoever's Laos out there, Cambodia, Thailand, Burma, who's ever from that region, happy Laos New Year. And so there's so many people that makes this, and everybody has a different style. And so we everywhere we go, we get it. So somebody be my everybody. And so this would be part of my. This is kind of like the staple of my meal. Because if I don't have this, it seems like my meal's not finished. So I have this, you know. So this right here, I have. bong. So I gotta have gel bong because without it, it's not a full meal. Okay, we got all our stuff. We got the food. Got the food ready. We got the stuff. We got the food ready. And voila. And we get the rice. And so we have the rice. The rice. Well, I mean, it's kind of warm over here. You know why? Because in San Francisco, it's raining, guys. Like literally, it's like we have a storm out there right now. We're supposed to. Oh yeah, the Joe Padek's good too. I love Joe Padek. But yeah, it's kind of raining over there. So like a straight superstorm. So okay, my tam karam is done. My my smashed vegetables are done. My stir fry is done. My I guess in Korea, I don't know how would you say this in banchan. This is my banchan. But how would you say this in English, baby?
Oh no, like side dishes.
Oh, these are like side dishes, like like carrots and
Appetizers.
ranch dressing. Oh, my favorite Laos dish is gang no mai. That is very hard for me to do. I don't know how to do it yet, and I don't think I'm gonna learn. So, well, thanks for joining, and of course, we're about to go eat dinner. So I'm gonna show you the rice that I cooked. So I put the sausage while I'm cooking the rice. So that's so it's more faster and more convenient. So guess who taught me that? My wife taught me how to do this. Put the sausage in the rice cooker and just let it cook. Yeah, I don't know how to make yang no mai, and I feel like that is very hard to do. You know? Yeah, she is smart. You know. Okay, I'm gonna end this live show because we're about to go eat dinner. Thanks for joining and thanks for making it fun for me, everybody. Thanks for all the likes. So, for all my Southeast Asian people out there, Happy New Year's and somebody be my to everybody, and you know, and drink. Anything is possible, so be safe with anything. All right, bye guys. No, we're not gonna watch me eat because I chew with my mouth open. So just remember that anything is possible in Laos New Year. Okay. Okay, guys. See you guys later. And thanks for joining. And thanks for all the likes and support. Because I was feeling kind of weird just talking to myself on the TV on a phone screen. So bye bye, followers and likers and things and jigs.